Hello, this is Gaming Studio. Since we published the PV of the DEVIATOR, we received tremendous comments and challenges. So in this video, we want to talk about the art design of our game. The DEVIATOR is a Metroidvania game. The story happens in a world where people suffering from reality deviation. People find that their memory no longer matches with what's called reality, and the world is falling apart. You will be playing a character called the Deviator, using consciousness power to solve the problems of this world. Based on the stage of the game, we designed different regions with various cultures and art styles. This scene demonstrates a religious city. You can see the upper part of the city has an atmosphere of bright, full, and hopeful. In a hopeless world like this place attracts countless people who wish to find their inner peace here. But you can see the lower part of the city has an atmosphere of depression and darkness. It shows that this place might be hiding some secrets. This is the most important spot of our game. Soulspace is an academy filled with clash of ideas. This is also where the twist of the story happens. In the actual game, we made a lot of additions to this conceptual design, adding various symbols representing different schools and also cultures. Here is the initial version of the forest. It's filled with joy. For a wild environment like this, at the beginning of our design process, we want to build a tranquil atmosphere that also implies possible danger. Therefore, you can see there are bone remains hiding in the bushes. We want to build an environment that looks 3D with rich layers and dynamic lighting. Therefore, we put in a lot of efforts into designing the building blocks of our scene, which means each single art asset. We want to design it so it can be used in different situations. At the beginning of our scene editing process, we first import our level design. We first build our ground layer, adding a first layer of art assets, then add decorations and shadows to it. After this step, we obtain a playable scene in the game. Then we start to build the near background and also add prefabs related to game mechanics into the scene. Then we add the far background and until here, then is the far background, and after this step, we have finished filling in the art assets of this level. After, we started to fill in the atmosphere and lightings for the scene, and at the end, it will become what you see in the game. Besides scene editing, to assure the quality and smoothness of our animation, all the characters in the DEVIATOR are hand-drawn frame by frame. We designed each monster based on our background story. For example, the forest is designed to be occupied by a group of mushrooms initially. Therefore, we designed different types of mushroom enemies. This is an assassin mushroom. Even though it is small, it has agile movements. For the elevator of the forest, we designed a creature that is a hybrid of mushroom and pig. Internally, we call it mushroom pig. Of course, there are cancelled designs. This monster is a mushroom driving another mushroom. It looks quite interesting, even though we wrote the code for it, but because it's hard to implement, you might not see it in the final game. Of course, the forest will not stay peaceful all the time. There are another group of creatures made of bone remains living in the forest, and this boss is the lead of this group. It is inspired by the hunter from Hollow Knight. And this triple attack should show you how cruel this boss is. Even though we abandoned a lot of designs, for example, this attack from the wall, what remained should be very interesting and really enjoyable. Thank you for watching, and we will keep publishing our developed vlogs on this YouTube channel.